Hi, happy Monday.
Hello.
Happy new
Monday.
vlog. I'm kicking it off with Maya because we have a holiday. So
Yeah, we do.
that is why it's an odd opening segment. You don't usually see Maya in the first. I made breakfast, it's all eaten now, but that was fire. I just scrounged up shit in my freezer. And I burnt the oatmeal bites, but it was still good.
It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes those are the best meals when they're just like scrounging around, living off the land.
Living off the land.
That's what I call it when I like don't buy any new groceries for a while. I'm
Oh,
just like, what can I find?
you're just living off the land.
Living off the land.
Oh my god, you know what we should do? Because we don't have anything else to watch. We should watch like a fucking horror movie again.
Please.
Let's ride.
Raise our caliber with this like movie.
100%. That was so bad.
Let's do something good.
I have a whole like list of the ones I've seen. It's the only genre of movie that I just started like a couple years ago. So I have an entire list of everything I've seen and everything I want to see. It's kind of fucking iconic. Like, it's a whole ass moment. Mama, it's Billy. He's the bye-bye man.
Billy.
Billy, our fucking king. Hocus Pocus. This is Hocus Pocus for like the scaredy cats, mama. Billy, say hello. Hello, man.
Hello.
Oh no. Oh. The house gonna go bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a good time this was. Holy fuck.
Goodbye.
All right, friends, I'm off with Maya. We're gonna go grab crumble now and head over to my parents' house. So excited to try those and to have some quality time with them. Oh my god, those movies were so good. We decided to do our little horror movie moment. We first watched The Bye Bye Man, which like I've wanted to watch, it's been on my list. It was okay. I love Billy from Hocus Pocus, so Billy's like my favorite character. I almost like want to cry when his scene comes up in the original movie. And it's the same actor, contortionist guy, who plays the Bye Bye Man. There was not a lot of contortioning though. It just wasn't like very lively, and it took a long time to like get to like the gag. So it was okay. It was like a good movie, just not my fave. And then we found The Wretched on Netflix. I think it's just like a 2021 or 2020 movie, and it was fire. Like when people talk about like the Blair Witch Project and like how scary it is, it's supposedly like this revered movie. It is actual garbage. Like 0 out of 10 from me. 100%. Like I would not waste your time on it. Not scary at all. There's no witch. There's no horror. It's a girl cursing at her friends for like 2 hours. It's like the most painful horror movie to ever watch. This was like what Miss Blair like wishes she was. Like this was so fire. They also, if you know the budget, like most movies have like a couple $1 million or whatever, I would assume. This budget was only $66,000. It could be wrong on Wikipedia, but like the fucking special effects that they did with that budget is insane. The Bye Bye Man could never. Like they had like a $4 million budget and like did hardly nothing with it. This was so well done in my opinion. So hopefully you'll watch it and like it. That's like on my top tier list. Like it's up there with The Nun. I love like really creepy villains. And like rotting and decaying and like bloody teeth. The whole thing. Like I love it. It was great for me. But I'm gonna go get some cookies now, act like I'm more normal, and we have to watch Drag Race because we didn't catch it on Friday intentionally so we could watch it with them. And I think we have some We're Here to catch up on too. So lots of fun tonight.
This is a safe space. Do you feel safe? Yeah. You feel good? Yeah. People out there, they love you. And now you're gonna reintroduce them to who you are.
Morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm getting on my socks. I took a shower and now I'm awake. I want to make a smoothie situation. Got everything out that I need tonight to cook dinner. I am so excited for today. Just getting back on my grind. I was super productive yesterday with Maya. So I did get lots of client work done, but I am going to hop on therapy in about 20 minutes, and then After therapy, we'll see what we can get done. We have to leave actually probably pretty closely after therapy to go get our eyebrows done. I'm gonna get them waxed and tinted as per usual, and then the rest of the day is just home working. So I'll probably have a good like 4 hours of work that I can do. I felt so bad because Joy, my mentor, who I'm starting stuff with, she like totally understood it was last minute, but she was like, could you meet at like 11:45? And I was like, that's like exactly the time that I have a appointment. So unfortunately I could not, but we'll just meet another time. I have like one more serving of these coconut chips, and then they are just not in. Yesterday was so fun with my parents. The crumble lineup was so good. I was not, I knew that it was good. I knew it was gonna be a fire flame. I feel like we need to go back. The cowboy cookie is so good. Like, ridonkadonk, as I say. I had one of these in like a week, I wanna say. Something like that. My favorite, so good. We're gonna eat up, have therapy, and see what we can get done for work. I'm hoping therapy goes well, I'm sure it will. And then I just have my list of things to get done. Oh my god, y'all. I did not have any bad dreams. I was a little skittish going outside back from my parents' house last night. Horror movies do kind of do it to me, but what's the problem is that when I start watching them, I have to keep watching them. It's like a addiction, which I'm sure there's some science behind that, and like the adrenaline and just all of it. So that's what I think I'm gonna do while I work today. I'll probably bust through a couple more on my list of like things that I want to watch. Maybe find what Netflix has and just see. Right, friends, I got Panera. I am trying their brand new like flatbread thingy. That's not flatbread, it's like a melt or whatever. Oh boy. I'm a little nervous because I don't always like this kind of pepper. Oh my god, it's ginormous. I said a half. Oh my god, it's a sub. I said a half because I got like a you pick two. This is the you pick two size. It's the Green Goddess Caprese. Oh my gosh, you guys, are we kidding? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is gonna be a problem. Pesto aioli, arugula, fresh mozz tomato. So good. I got some broccoli cheddar soup too. I heard back from our cake designer. She's my friend. She's incredible. Such a talent. And we also are gonna hire her for some sweet buns. She makes these delicious sweet cinnamon buns. And apple cider donuts, which I think is just like perfect for the fall time. So we'll have like a wide variety of desserts. So we're just kind of like tweaking our contract. Jared, free reign to design the cake. Obviously like the visual he and I have decided together on, but the flavor, I think I'm just gonna give it to him, give it to the chocolate lovers. I am not the biggest sweet tooth, and it's just like not a piece that's really interesting to me. As long as it looks pretty. I'm excited to see what he does. We'll probably do like a cake tasting. And I learned that because of COVID and like sanitary practices, she has like a small kitchen in like a local market. She's doing like COVID safety, so it's to-go boxes that like she curates with like different types of cake, just trying to like line it up. She also has like a zero waste kitchen, so it's based on like the lineup she has. She doesn't like bake cakes like for you, which like I thought of that. I was like, how do like cake designers do tastings? Like they just make cakes for like one client? That seems really wasteful. So I like her vibe. It was fire. I'm gonna go just devour this, and I'm gonna finish Unfriended. It's actually pretty good. I personally like it. I know it's like really cheesy, but I like that sort of thing. The screencast like MacBook vibe, like a John Cho movie. What was that called? Like Vanished or something? Anyway, so good. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna chat with Jared about wedding cakes and get back to our cake designer. And then I have some stuff to do for clients. And then I'm gonna make burrito bowls for dinner. Wish me luck. All right, it is dinner time. It is later. Oh my God, Unfriended really threw me for a loop. There was a little jump scare at the end and it got me good. I thought it was good. I feel like people can say it's cheesy, it's cliche, it's overdone. I really liked it. It was very unique. It was very graphic. I think it was rated R. And like the ways that the people died were quite a trip. But it was good. And then I watched Paranormal Activity, the first one. It was okay. Not that scary to me. I get the concept and how like in 07 or 09 it must have been scary. And like I would have like shit my pants had I watched it back then when I was a kid. But it was okay. I'm gonna watch like the whole franchise. I have like different franchises I need to watch. So we're gonna watch. I'll let you know which one of my favorite. For The Conjuring, it was Conjuring 2, obviously. As we know, I love The Nun. But that is my little update. We are making taco fajita veggie bowls. We have our veggies going and our beans going and our rice going. Yummy. Okay. Do some chizzes. Like with these forks. How much cilantro do you want? Yum! Alright, so tonight I have spent some time going through my ring boxes little wedding planner. I am going to create a binder like the girlies on TikTok that I can give to like, you know, whoever needs it and just have it there like day of so I stay organized. But this is like really helpful checklist. So I've kind of gone through like I've put an X if like we don't need to do that, and then I've put a check mark if we've already done it. And I went through all of the lists that you need to do here. I need to change this because we are not accepting any past July. So this is actually the date when we need to send out our reminder, like for the FAQ page in the site, which I haven't made yet, but a lot of gals on TikTok convinced me to do that. So I need to just change the wording here to like send out reminders. I just edited that, but everything is looking great. And I filled out a ton of other stuff. I also filled in like dates for the like planner list they gave us, just so as we get closer it'll be like a really good go-to thing aside from the wall, like if I'm not there where I can access the wall. And then I added like some other things into like my to-do list that like is closer. It's looking great. A lot of these don't really apply to me. Yeah, I just got a good head start and I'm very, very excited. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I did like my own like really janky huevos rancheros. Like I'm gonna put eggs on top of chips. I am just scrambling some eggs here. Crushed red pepper in here, just to add a little something. It's kind of weird to put ketchup on chips, but that's fine. And the hot ones, classic hot sauce, a little bit of this. I like to put it in the cap, just so it's not like gray. We will have everything we need tomorrow, but for now, this is what I'm eating. I am going to get client work done, edit some TikToks, make some TikToks. I need to do some to like some audio, and then I also need to take a photo for some social media content of my own. Just gonna really quickly cross those things off the list. Good morning, happy Thursday. This is the first day in a while that Jared has been working from home, so I'm very excited to see him. He does have some stuff to run into the office and do, but for the most part, he's home. I just made my delicious yogurt bowl. We went and got Trader Joe's groceries yesterday. I was under a tight deadline. I was slammed, but I'm so proud of how my project turned out. It is tons of like size charts for the bridal shop where I found my dress. They just hired me for like a really quick like cohesive design project, and she loves them. She says they're amazing, but I just wanted to kind of plow through that. I underestimated the amount of work that it would be, but I just plowed through it and got it done. So very, very happy about that. and I just woke up. So ready to start another day. I just did not feel like vlogging yesterday, but today I have 2 client calls, a consult call and then a current client call, strategy monthly call. Other than that, that's all she wrote. That's all I have on the agenda. So I'm just gonna try to get as much work done as possible. All right, friends, it's later on tonight. I'm gonna make up this organic Caesar salad kit from Trader Joe's. And we are doing 2 different types of pasta, the cacio e pepe and the lemon ricotta. So good. Take a little immunity boost shot as well, just while we're waiting for everything to cook. And do bell pepper and shiitake mushrooms for the vegetables. I kind of flopped and I didn't get enough vegetables for stuff, but oh well. I had a great client call, a potential client call today. I really think she's gonna go forward with things. She's opening up her own spa. So I've done a lot of like beauty websites before and it's just like one of my favorite things. So I'm very excited, feeling very hopeful about that. Seems like she's moving forward. And that's just some great news for the wedding funds and everything we need this year. It will be great. So she's working on the homework she has to capture all of the content for the site and like the copy, the service list, stuff like that. And then I will get going on the design. She also has like, you know, her mood board and color palette and stuff for what she wants, but she's just starting out. I have also been creating a day in the life for my business TikTok and my business reels. And I did it kind of like a different way. I showed more of myself this time, so I'll be interested to see like the feedback from that one. Looks good. Yum, I'm so excited. I'm also stoked that we combined the 2 different kinds of pasta because I think it'll give us a lot more flavor. We also did the garlic fettuccine alfredo sauce from it's just like the Safeway brand, but it looks good. All right, friends, we are trying the Trader Joe's ramen. What is it called again?
It's called squiggly knife cut style noodles with soy sauce and sesame sauce. Sorry, soy and sesame sauce. Soy
and sesame sauce, squiggly knife cut noodles. It's not technically called ramen. That's what it looks like. I have had a really productive and slow day. It's kind of been crazy. I watched some horror movies. I watched The Open House, which is like good. It was like a Netflix original. And then it was a slow burn. And then I watched Incarnate, I think, and that was like garbage. Don't recommend it. It was like a shitty, more modern spin-off of like The Exorcist. And like, I respect The Exorcist for what it was. Personally, it's not scary to me. And I don't know. The ghosties really get me. I've got to have like a nun or something really creepy in order for like the Vatican Catholic stuff to freak me out. I don't really F with demons and like Ouija boards and stuff. Like that stuff really gets me. But I don't know, it's just something about the way they did it. It's just like kind of overdone. So anyway, watch those. I Zoomed Lauren for a bit. I've been handling bills and random client inquiries, like clients who aren't current clients who just had questions. So that kind of took up some time. I know I didn't have to answer them, but I figured I would just do it like as they came in. I could have gotten back to them later, but I just did it. And then I had some like quick web edits to do. So now I'm going through and finishing some of the work that I wasn't able to do earlier. I'm almost done with my business content. I need to take a couple photos, and then we're good. So that's my Friday. I hope you had a good Friday. But we're gonna eat this for dinner. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, this isn't my favorite. This is the Sky Valley. I think it's plant-based, gluten-free. It doesn't have much flavor. It's like a little soy saucy.
Is it just more sesame?
It honestly doesn't taste like much. I feel like maybe if we chopped up that garlic and like made our own sauce. I love the noodle consistency, but I think I would just make my own sauce for it. I'd buy it again, but I think I would just do the sauce that Jared and I perfected last year or a couple years ago.
About that sauce.
That is Chef's Kiss. If you're curious, it is on my blog, link down below. It is so delicious. We use like fresh garlic and sesame seeds and like all of the stuff.
I forgot how to make it.
I have it,
Oh.
but it's really good. So, PSA, but this one's pretty good. Tomorrow I was going to chat with Maya, but she had some things come up. So I don't really know what we're gonna do. But we have a free day tomorrow, and then on Sunday I am meeting a gal who's like in the graphic design industry, and we're gonna go to a coffee shop and just kind of meet each other. We're like Instagram connections. She might be a good like local designer to refer out to for like one-off projects and stuff. So we'll see what she's all about. I'm very excited to meet her. And then we're gonna go to my parents' house after that. Hello friends, happy Saturday. I have spent most of my day in bed. I have my computer and my trusty planner getting things checked off. I made a wedding master planning document that I definitely want to show you. Jared and I made delicious breakfast at home. He went and caught our nephew's basketball game. I think his last game of the season is next weekend, so maybe we'll go to that. And I've just been at home making content. I really took some time to like blog and go through my personal profile. If you don't follow it, it's at Frankly Catherine. I went in and made like graphics for my reel covers and then my story highlight icons. So just kind of took some time to do my own content, which felt really good. And just kind of like a refresh. So here is my master wedding planning doc. I'm doing it in Google Docs. It's just something for me. Maybe like my vendors won't need it. It's just more like for my purposes. So I just put it in my Google Drive. The first tab is to do. To do is just what I need to do, just bullet point or rows of things that I need to get done. And then I have it sectioned out here by month. So like we're a little less than 9 months out. So it just goes through each month until the wedding week. I kind of stopped it around October 8th, which is like a week out from our wedding. So just gave myself some room there. And then to pay is like a vendor checklist of like payments we have to make, what date they're due, who they're due to, and the amount, and then like any notes I might need. The next is to buy, and I have it kind of organized here under like what, when, where, and the cost. So again, what is it? When do I need to have it secured? Where do I secure it? And then the cost. And then I have it separated by concept. So like all clothes and then in order. So like April through September. So the thing I need to secure the earliest is at the top. And then bride's emergency kit. I will take you through that entire whole enchilada. It's quite a journey. So we'll be building a kit with all of these items in it. And then there's like miscellaneous stuff. So right now I know we need to get the custom shot glasses, but I'm sure I'll have things pop up here, just things that our vendors are not taking care of. And then the wardrobe tracker, this is like my favorite part. I can't remember the girl's name, but she was on TikTok and she made this exact template. So she put the date it's happening, where it's happening, what activities you're doing, then like a description of the outfit, have you purchased it, yes or no, and then any notes you might need. So I have started mapping things out. I just highlighted in yellow if I need to buy it and I need to secure it. So mine is definitely not as crazy as the girl on TikTok. She was like going out of the country for her wedding, so it was a lot more intense, but I think this is just gonna help me know what to pack and all of that. Then I have nothing for the detailed timeline, but that is the last tab. And then once we're closer, I'll fill out a detailed timeline with like where everyone needs to be. And then I'm also going to make a wedding binder that like we can have with us day of, that has like instructions for all my friends who might be volunteering for tasks and, you know, notes for vendors or whatever we might need. So more to come on this, but I'm gonna fill this out tomorrow. I'm also going to keep my wedding wall with the sticky notes because I think that's going to be easier and like more visual for like content creation and stuff like that, and like nice to just see it kind of like dwindle down. But this is going to be really handy on the go because I'm always with my technology, so I figured it was a nice way to organize. It's kind of Christmassy colors, but those are just some of the core colors for our wedding, so I wanted to make it like a little branded. But yeah, I hope you liked that. I hope it gave you an idea if you are a future bride or groom. But I just think as a type A bride, this is gonna be the ticket for me. All right, change of plans. We're doing breakfast in bed. My gal canceled who I was supposed to go out with. Her car couldn't start, so totally understand. I wanted to show you what Jared and I have been making. I opted to make a Belgian waffle today, but before we just did the rest of it. So these are latkes from Trader Joe's with some applesauce and sour cream. So good. Just so easy. Pop them in the air fryer. Cottage cheese. Jared does not like cottage cheese, but I do. With some raspberries. Scrambled eggs with hot sauce and some cheese. And then these little pancake poppers. They're just like little pillowy pancakes from Trader Joe's in the freezer aisle. So this is all Trader Joe's freezer aisle. So yum. I don't know what we're gonna watch. We're just in bed relaxing, I guess, for our second weekend day. Probably go get a walk in somewhere and then go see my parents later. We have the NFL Buffalo and Cincinnati. I don't know what's going on. Just kidding. He's like, bitch, the fuck? I'm gonna make a TikTok that I thought was so fun. I saw Paige and Christian do it on wedding TikTok, and it's like having my fiance like guess what he thinks the wedding dress will look like. And I think I'm gonna do it with my dad later today too. So that should be pretty fun. My dad knows less about my dress. Like Jared knows like the length of the veil and he knows like the general vibe, like very princessy, but I still think I'm gonna nail you with these questions because I don't think you're gonna know what they are. My first question is, will the dress have sleeves? Will it be strapless? Will they be short? Will they be long? Is there anything unique about the sleeves?
They're gonna have sleeves.
Okay. What do you think the neckline will look like? Will it like come up to my neck? Will there be like a plunging cleavage or like more modest? Like what's the vibe?
Maybe a plunging cleavage.
Really?
Yeah.
How far down?
Like, I don't know, right here.
Do you think my dress will be see-through at all, or will it be pretty like solid and opaque?
Solid.
Like all around?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it will like give off any sort of shape on the bottom, or will it be kind of like pretty simple, like straight up and down?
I think it's gonna come down and then have like an oval like shape.
Okay. Will the back of the dress be like open and cut, or will it be covered?
Like a little bit of a like
Like
I
just
think
there?
I think it'll have that.
So it won't go down?
No.
Like it won't be like cut all the way down?
No.
Okay. Is there anything unique about the back, or is it just like the rest of the dress? It'll be like the same pattern?
Same pattern, I don't know.
Okay. Do you think there's gonna be any sort of like specific print or design anywhere on the dress?
It's like in the front.
The bodice, I think it's
I
called?
think there'll be some special print there. And
Okay.
I just don't know.
And you don't know like what it will be made out of or what like the vibe is?
No.
Okay. What kind of fabric do you think the dress will be made out of in terms of the materials?
Sleeves, there'll be some type of like lace material. And then
Okay.
I think maybe, I don't know, it's not gonna be all of the dress, but like maybe a certain part. Like I would say the front
Okay.
would have a lace material, and then everything else would be something different.
But you don't know the name of the material?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Do you think it'll just be kind of like more flowy, like chiffon, or will it be more like blocked out, like a typical like thicker? It wouldn't be cotton, but like a certain like thicker dress, like you've seen like in other brides on TikTok. Like you said, it's solid, it's not see-through.
Yeah.
So
I think
just
it'll
fabric or
the
like
fabric's gonna be a definite like thicker.
thicker,
Yeah.
not like flowy.
No, because no, I know you're not like that.
Okay.
So.
That is so funny. Okay. You know I have a cathedral length veil. Do you
Yeah.
think the veil will have any sort of pattern on it, or will it be pretty simple?
Be pretty simple.
Okay.
Just a veil.
I know you've had like mini hints of like words my friends have used to describe it, but if you were to describe it to someone, like how would you explain it? Just from your guess.
It'll be angelic.
Interesting. Okay.
It's definitely gonna be timeless.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
For sure.
don't think there's a lot of like modern twists? It's more like a classic, like wedding dress.
Timeless for sure.
Okay. My dad's gonna try to guess my wedding dress design. All right. Will the dress be strapless, have sleeves, how short, how long?
I think it will have long sleeves.
What do you think the neckline will look like? Sorry to ask you this. Do you think it's going to be a plunge or do you think it's going to be
I
up?
hope it's on a plunge. I think it's just going to be like
Modest?
right here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the dress will be see-through at all or will it be like solid fabric?
I think it'll be solid, but the sleeves might be kind of a lace.
Do you think we'll have any sort of shape on the bottom or will it be pretty like simple and like straight up and down?
I think there's going to be a train involved in this thing.
Yeah, but that's at the back.
Oh, that's the
Like
back.
the shape of so the bodice is this part
Yeah.
and then like the hips or like waist area. Do you think there's any shape or is it just like
I think it'll be pretty straight.
straight up and down?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you fucking with me or is this genuinely
No,
weird?
I'm just these are my guesses.
Okay. Will the back of the dress be open or will it be covered? Like will it have a cut? Or will
I think it will. Well, I think the upper back will be kind of open.
so you can see my back
Yeah.
through the dress. Okay. Is there anything interesting or unique about the back?
I don't know. Hopefully, there's no tramp stamp back there.
No, not on my body.
No, I mean on your dress.
A tramp stamp on the
Yeah,
dress?
it doesn't say something like juicy or something like that on the back.
Okay.
Hot stuff.
Jesus Christ. I told you my dad would be good for the contente. What kind of fabric do you think the dress is made out of?
Oh,
Satin? You said lace?
Yeah, I don't know what my other choices like. I don't know too much about.
I don't know
fabric.
the type of fabric. Jared guessed it was going to be thicker, like just a solid opaque, like thicker, like the one that you see in most dresses where it's not
Okay,
lace, like
that's
it's
what
just
I'm gonna
white.
say, yeah.
No, but you said lace though for the.
Well, for the sleeves.
Okay, so the rest of the dress is white, not see-through and thick, and then the sleeves are lace,
Yes.
and they have some sort of detailing. Okay, think there's any specific print or like pattern on anything in the dress, like anywhere, or you think it's just
Sure,
straight
I
up?
think it's going to be a floral pattern. I don't know, like leaves,
Okay,
ivy.
okay, and
Yeah.
that's on the lace.
Yeah.
Okay, and I do have a veil. How many feet long do you think my veil is? Like it goes back,
Oh, on the back.
or do you think it's like a short veil?
I think it's a medium veil,
So where would it hit?
like your waist
Okay,
in the front. Yeah.
and there's like a little something, but the
Okay.
train is the long thing that like hits the
Yeah.
floor. Okay, do you think the veil has any specific design, or is it just the mesh kind of like veil vibe?
I think it's kind of the mesh vibe.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, if someone were to ask you, like, how do you describe it? What is the overall vibe that you think the bridal look is? Like,
Autumnal bliss. Timeless, I would say.
okay, you
Yes.
think it's not going to have much modern to it. It's going to be pretty, like, classic and...
I think so. Yeah, that's my guess.
Okay, well,
Okay.
stay tuned to see how right
Alright.
he is. Meatless meatball subs. And a little salad. Oh yeah, homemade by the papa.
Sorry, my dears, but you were both up for elimination.
Double elimination.
That I popped out of the room with nothing else.
Hello friends, it's the next morning, it is Monday. I got my workout gear on. We are gonna have a good day. I wanted to just wrap up the vlog here. Lovely time with my parents last night. We chatted all things wedding. My dad and I made the same video as you saw. He is so funny. He is just on one. I knew he would come up with something funny and weird to say, and safe to say I think he beat out Jared. That was really funny to see him try to guess, and they were both like 50-50. They're both like really wrong on some things and they're both really right on other things, so it'll be very interesting to see their first looks. I'm doing a first look reaction with both of them, so I can't wait to see what they think and like how different it was from what they were envisioning. But I will say, when like Jared said, "I know it's not you," I can see that, because like typically like a flowy princess vibe is not what I would pick, and I've told everyone like it's very different from what I thought. So it'll be, yeah, interesting to see what they think. But Jared doesn't watch these vlogs, so I'm not too worried about spilling the beans. I would like so badly wanted to score them like in the TikTok videos, but that's just stupid because what if they see it? But it will come. everything will like come into play later and you'll get to see the dress. I'm so excited. This week I have my minor like oral surgery thing on like the skin here I was telling you about. So I'll take you along for that. And we got lots of client projects starting and wrapping up. We got a fun girls' night planned, lots in the horizon. So stay tuned for next week, next Monday, and thank you for coming along. I know it was kind of like jumbled and I wasn't like really in the mood for vlogging towards the last half of the week. There's like was a lot going on. Like I was stressed from projects and I just like could not do it. But next week's gonna be better. I'm vowing to you. So come back next week and I will see you then. Bye.